Smash Up Pretty Pretty Smash Up adds 4 new factions to Smash Up. It works as a standalone box as well as an expansion. AEG provided this in exchange for an honest review. I reviewed the base set in 2019, and I've added a link to that video at the end of this one. Because of that, I'll just focus on the new content. The fairies are manipulators with a twist. Many of their cards give you 2 options. Weaken an opponent's minion or boost yours, draw 2 cards or draw one and play an extra action, and so on. Enchanted Glen lets you draw a card after playing an action on a minion. Fairy Circle lets you play either an extra minion or action after playing a minion. The Kitty Cats lower minions as power and take control of weak minions, but will fight one another. Move destroyed minions to the House of 9 Lives. Cool Cats' Ally lets you draw a card if you destroy one of your minions. You could say that the Mythic Horses' friendship is magic. They get bonuses, usually power, if you have multiple minions at a base. Ponyland protects your minions from destruction if you have 2 minions there. If you play a minion on Aquaria, you may move a minion there. The princesses only have 5 minions, but all are 5 power with ongoing abilities. Many of their actions affect bases. You can't play minions on Ice Castle, so be creative. Beautiful Castle protects minions with a power of 5 or higher, how coincidental, from being affected by cards. 4 new factions, either to add to your Smash Up game or as your introduction to it. That's Smash Up Pretty Pretty Smash Up. Smash Up Pretty Pretty Smash Up, including setup and takedown, usually takes around an hour. 2 and 3 player games might work on an average coffee table, say 4 player games for the dining table. There is a lot of reading on the cards, and you'll need to calculate the points on a base every time a card is played there. Honestly though, it's a fun way to practice math. Kids 8 and up might benefit from playing this, but might need help tracking everything. Maybe use poker chips or dry erase boards to keep the totals visible. When the fairies work, they work well. Factions that let you draw tons of minions would be a good pairing because of their power-ups. I like that they mess with opponents a bit too. They have a problem though, timing. If you don't have any minions out, say because a base or 2 just scored, you might have a worthless hand because there's nothing to power up. This happened in our games a few times. The Kitty Cats are really unique and fun to play once you know how they work. The look on an opponent's face when you take control of their minion is priceless. If you compare them with a faction that has many weak minions, they could be powerful. Mythic Horses work well with factions that protect your minions or allow you to move around a lot. This is to take advantage of their strength in numbers. If an opponent interferes with your hard work though, you can find yourself in a bad position. This unfortunately is rather common with this faction. The hand management aspect of the princesses is really fun. If you pair them with the faction that brings minions or cards back from your discard pile, they can be devastating. Planning ahead is key. I'd rank them in this order: princesses, kitty cats, mythic horses, then fairies. When I first heard about this expansion, I thought it was going to be my favorite based on the factions and their descriptions. Honestly though, it might be my least favorite one that I've played so far. Keep watching for more Smash Up reviews each month as I go through our entire collection.